I'm Bob Johnston. I'm a landscape archaeologist working at the University of Sheffield, where I teach and research archaeology. Something I've really enjoyed has been the opportunities to collaborate with institutions and with individuals and with local communities. One of those collaborations has been with the Peak District National Park Authority. During our collaboration, most recent one, where we've been considering landscape change, contemporary landscape change, we had an exciting conversation about a visual archive that the park holds. The Peak District National Park Authority has an archive of some 38,000 items, mainly images, but also sound clips. Those items originate from the 1950s onwards in the main, a few are earlier, and they chart the kind of history of the park through time over the last 7 decades, how the landscape has changed, the traditions, the cultural heritage and the natural heritage of the park is kind of captured in that archive of images. So in the Peak District Imaginarium, we've had the opportunity to delve into that archive of images and do something really interesting and creative with a selection of them, picking out some views of landmarks and events in the Peak District's past that are captured on these slides and kind of explore their meaning to people and their potential of those places in the future and how people imagine those places looking in the future. So there's the interesting idea that what we're seeing are almost like dreams, where the sort of kernel of an image or the essence of an image is transformed in peculiar, unexpected ways. And I can see that suggestion. I can appreciate that dreamlike quality to them. I guess the curious thing is that they're not the dreams of people. They're the dreams of the AI in a way, which which kind of prompts us to think not just about the future of the Peak District and that landscape in a real sense, but also our futures in a digitally enabled world, a world that's shaped by the kind of language models and the image algorithms through which we kind of mediate day-to-day life. And maybe that's an unexpected outcome of the project, is that we'd started out with this notion of trying to better kind of utilize the archive and the image archive from the perspective of how will this real landscape be transformed, what changes can we envisage for it. But there's also a kind of wider sense of emerging out of the project of what are our worlds going to be like as this blending of the digital and the AI-enabled digital and the real come together, they merge. And what will those dreamlike spaces be?